What's up, everybody? I'm Money Mike, and welcome to another episode of Elevated Crypto. I hope you guys are having a good week so far. Today, we are going to look at what the market is doing right now. We're going to look at how history can possibly guide us to what coins may see the boom coming next. And also, we're going to take a look at a couple interesting articles because at the end of the day, guys, news moves the markets, right? So that being said, let's just jump right into it. I actually had another video I was just about to post and upload, and then we had some wild movement here on Bitcoin. We almost touched 40,000. So I sort of scrapped what that video was about and wanted to highlight a couple other things here today. So we're going to go right into it. And as you can see, Bitcoin, flew up a little bit here. We came very close, 39, I believe it was, to touching 40. And then we started to see a little bit of a retracement here. But with that being said, guys, it's amazing to see, the FOMO rushing into this. I'm going to throw a couple articles at you towards the end of this that shows that this really may, just be the beginning for this. Like, you may start to see the masses open up their eyes and put some money into Bitcoin, and in the end, it's going to increase price. And there are some other bullish scenarios, people talking about investing into Bitcoin that, major buys are going to move the price up a little bit, right? More attention, more money flows into Bitcoin, it's going to drive it up. Anyways, when Bitcoin starts to slow down, which I do want to stress, guys, you will see dips along the way. It is expected. Do not panic. I try to look at dips as far as Bitcoin and Ethereum. I look at dips as, buying opportunities in a sense. Because those are like long-term holds for me. I think, a $25,000 ETH in the future is possible. Anyways, that being said, when this stuff starts to slow down, we see other coins take off. And when I talked about looking back at, history to sort of guide us to, what coins are going to move and what types of coins are going to move and where we could uh, potentially expect to see the growth. And you look back at things like this, Chainlink, cryptos like this, and I already opened up their graph here in TradingView. And if you go back to August, right, because that's what we were talking about, early August, you started to see a lot of these coins take off. We started to see Bitcoin rise up. We had a little mini alt season, you could call it. And going back to there, boom, August, that's when we started to see major growth in Chainlink. It shot up, right? We got, I think it was 19 at its highest point through there. But then it dipped off, right? It went down, Bitcoin started to grow and trend. And now that we're going to see the stalling in Bitcoin again, or, maybe 40K is a resistance level, and we're going to hit that and bounce down and sort of sideways trend for a little bit. If that is the case, you're seeing projects like this have life again. And they could, potentially go through their previous highs and find all new highs. So, Chainlink's already up there a little bit, not saying not to buy it, and I'm not saying to buy it. I'm so on Link, but looking at what that stands, what they represent, and that's the Oracle space in crypto. You have products like, projects like Band that, recently seen very bullish uptrend over the last few days. So looking back at history, we could sort of see, wow, the Oracle movement there in August was phenomenal, and a lot of these other altcoins did good as well. So just a little something for you to keep your eyes open. I also think, you have to look at as Ethereum. Ooh, that's another thing I wanted to point out. Up at the top of CoinGecko, I know we talked about this in a previous video also. You see the ETH gas rate, right? And I think last time when we looked at it, it was like 180, 90 something, and this was just a few days ago. Now, as the gas rates go up and the Ethereum blockchain gets so swamped with all these transactions and money and everything going through, you're going to start to see a lot of these level 2 scaling, Polkadot network and Polkadot ecosystem coins take off because a lot of those coins look to solve the Ethereum gas problem, right? And as the gas problem gets high, or the gas fee gets high and it creates a problem, you're going to see some of those other projects come into blossom because of what they're trying to do, whether it be swapping with no gas fees or, moving your cryptos around without a gas fee. That's big when you're looking at gas fees that could be, upwards of 250, 300. So things like that could take off, and that's another thing to keep your eyes on. Look at the Polkadot ecosystem. Look at what projects are aiming to solve a level 2 scaling problem or a level 2 scaling solution. Anyways, guys, moving on. I'm going to get through a couple articles here that I pointed out. This is CoinDesk this morning, actually, as of this afternoon, and you see a couple of these, like, unbelievable. Bitcoin tops 40K for the first time in less than a month. That's big in its own right. Bringing year-to-date gain more than 1/3, and it's literally doubled, I read somewhere else, in the last month. Causing observers to run out of superlatives and Google users to query about whether a crash is coming. Now, we talked about that. You are going to see a little bit of a dip. You are going to see a retracement somewhere along the way. But that does not mean that it, can't pick back up steam and come right back around. It said here, Bitcoin topped 40,000 for the first time today, only hours after leading cryptocurrency blew past 38 and 39. So, now we'll have to look at this 40,000 margin and see where it moves in here. Is that going to act as a resistance? We'll have to see. But guys, I'll link these articles up below. Another one here, XRP climbed back up with nearly a 50% rise. Now, you have to remember, a lot of that dip on XRP was sort of due to this whole lawsuit, due to, FOMO, due to people being nervous as to, what's going to happen with this, not really uncertainty, right? Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. FUD caused this thing to dip. That being said, who knows, where this lawsuit goes, guys. It could go either way. But, say they settle out of court or say this thing gets disputed, who knows, whatever. That little, suppression it's seen is going to cause it to shoot up, catch up to where it should have been, and who knows where the coin will go up to, because it wasn't too long ago we were at 90 cents. Not saying it's imminent that it's going to shoot right back there, but a lot of this is being suppressed with XRP due to the uncertainty around this lawsuit. And that's really what it comes down to, guys. Last thing I wanted to show you out here too, if you guys aren't on Cointelegraph.com, check them out. They have a lot of interesting articles. No, I'm not affiliated with them or anything. I just want to be clear, but that's actually a website I use daily just to check out what's going on. You see a lot of different articles from all over. Here, the Bitcoin 40,000, we've seen that. Here they're saying how Ethereum could probably warp speed to 2,000. Somebody else had an interesting take that what if Ethereum is the one to see the major bull run like Bitcoin had seen, years ago. Who knows? Good website though. I would check it out. Cointelegraph. A lot of interesting stuff. Novogratz predicts young people will buy Bitcoin with their stimulus checks. That alone could cause the price to go up, right? People thinking that people are going to spend their money, stimulus money on it, and the people that actually will get their checks and spend stimulus money on it. So something to keep your eyes on, guys. Look at the Oracle space. Look at projects that are aiming to solve scaling solutions. Look at the DeFi and the DeFi insurance space. That's big. Also, I wanted to point out, if you go on my channel, I have about 20 some, 30 videos up, but I do have a couple videos through here about DeFi, about DEXs, dApps. So if you are new to crypto, do yourself a favor, go through there and check that out. I do have a video on BAN somewhere too, which is an Oracle, and I explain in that video sort of, what the Oracle does and how it helps the crypto eco space. So, check those videos out, guys, if you want to. If you're new to this and you want to, gain a little bit of extra knowledge. As always, guys, we're going to keep our eyes on the market, and if I see anything intriguing, I'm all over Twitter, Snap, Instagram. Make sure you're following along at Elevated Crypto. And if you found some value from this content, please do not hesitate. Smash that like button. Hit the subscribe. That way you are informed anytime I go live or upload content. Till the next video, guys, have a great day. Be good.